just their 5th road game of the season. 1-1-2 on the road this season are the Fighting Irish. Eagles get us started. Ask Eklund with first touch here in Newton. Bounced into the box and in front of Blake Kelly. And Kelly able to play that one on the hop. Pleasure to be with you here on ACC Network Extra. I'm Luis Sanchez, and this one should be a good one between the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame and the Eagles of Boston College. Both teams, a little bit of a struggle last time out for Notre Dame, coming off the loss against Northern Illinois, while the Eagles fell in their contest to SMU 3-2. This is going to go out of play. It will generate a corner kick for Boston College. Fighting Irish have lost 2 in a row. They have not picked up a win in their last 3 matchups, while the Eagles 1-1-1 in their last 3 games. Corner from the far side. Eagles have a couple of runners in, including Nikolai Royale. This is into the box, headed to the back post, and just going to go wide. Deflected away. Eagles will have another chance on their second corner of the match here early on, already threatening against the Fighting Irish. Eagles will reset back. Gives us a chance to give you the starting lineup for Boston College. Moritz Gundelach, Finn Hines there on that back row. Ask Eklund, Ziad Malak, Nikolai Royale, Michael Asari, Marcy Killeen, Connor Gibson, Jack Burkhart, and Henry Wasserman in front of Andre Borak, the freshman from Serbia. Notre Dame will send out the sophomore Blake Kelly. In front of him will be Mitch Ferguson, Sean McDowd, Wyatt Lewis, Wyatt Borsell, KK Balfour, Will Schrader, Ian Scholl, Ren Sylvester, Nolan Spicer, and Sebastian Green all round out the starting 11 for Notre Dame. Fighting Irish trying to keep pace. Right there in the middle of the pack in the ACC, just behind Syracuse coming into the weekend. Finn Hines on the near side receives the pass. The freshman from Germany tries a service into the box, crosses in, headed back in front of the 6, and now cleared out by the Notre Dame defense. So already the Fighting Irish on their heels here in the opening minutes. Another corner surrendered to Boston College. This time again from the near side, the Eagles will set it up, put some bodies towards that back post. Ziad Abdul Malak will set up in front. Touched and now blocked on the cross, and another corner for Boston College. Third corner coming up for the Eagles. BC averages about 4.4 corners per match. It's the last in the ACC. So another chance from this near flag. Eagles again send it back post, cleared off the line by Sean McDowd. The junior defender got up for that one. And the Eagles keep possession. Another reset inside the box, headed backwards over towards the crossbar. Nice grab by Blake Kelly. The sophomore extends, uses all 6'2" of his frame to reach up and grab that one. Kelly now in his sophomore season, played in 12 games as a freshman, had a 4-3-5 record, had a season high 8 saves against Indiana in his first year in South Bend. That a play, a throw in here for Notre Dame. Looking for a chance to counter this pressure Boston College has sent forward in the opening 4 minutes. We'll see how the Fighting Irish will try to space out this Eagles defense. Bob Thompson trying to keep his team in shape throughout this one, knowing how dangerous this Fighting Irish team can be on counter opportunities or just inside that attacking third. Chad Riley doing a great job now in his 8th season for Notre Dame. Rotated back to the near side for Sebastian Green, the senior midfielder from Monterey, California. Pressure again from the Eagles as they press forward. Michael Asari now trying to tap that one away from Mitch Ferguson. Ferguson able to release in time. Now through the middle. Taken away by Moritz Gundelach. He'll try to spring forward the offense. Good recovery defense on that far side. Wyatt Lewis able to deflect it back to his team. Well, Notre Dame's so dangerous on those counters. You can see Boston College just staying at bay, not overcommitting. Fighting Irish 6-3-2 at home compared to their 1-1-2 record on the road. Eagles 5-3-1 here in Newton, 1-4 on the road. Lone win away from Newton came against Virginia Tech. A lot of contact there, and they will call the advantage now after Boston College had possession. So foul. It looked like Nolan Spicer was the one that absorbed most of the contact, was hopping on one foot. Eagles are upset that the call came late, but our official is saying that there was advantage played on, and he's trying to explain that to Michael Asari and Connor Gibson. So Gibson getting the full explanation now at midfield. Connor Gibson, the senior from Newton, Massachusetts, will heed the advice of our head official and now get back into his position as Notre Dame will have possession off the free kick. On the near side, passed over to KK Balfour. Originally from Ghana, went to school in Connecticut at the Taft School. Senior now playing in his 16th game this season. Quick throw in here for Notre Dame. Looks like they'll reset back over to Blake Kelly. Kelly was top 100 coming out of high school, according to Top Drawer, as this one sent into the crowd. Another great crowd here in Newton. Had game one of our doubleheader between Boston College women's soccer and Clemson. The Tigers escaped Newton with a 1-0 result. They keep their postseason hopes alive. Now inside the top 25 in the RPI. Notre Dame women's team off to a incredible start this season. 13-0-1 are the Fighting Irish on the women's side. ACC well represented in the conference. Same thing on the men. Number one team in the country is Stanford. Throw in for Notre Dame on the far side. Into the box, headed away. It was Gibson getting up to win that aerial battle. Another chance. That one kicked free. Eagles will find Asari as he tries to navigate and resets back to his defense. Again, great pressure for the Fighting Irish. They send forward some bodies, and now Schrader has possession. Dishes it off. Now just trying to find some open spaces, Spicer. 2 goals, 7 assists for 11 points for Nolan Spicer. The junior leads the team in points and assists. This is through the middle. Gundelach tried to force it back. Now a chance to cut it inside. Nice pass. Shot from the left foot is just wide. Ren Sylvester, the freshman from Ann Arbor, was looking to break the tie early on. Great vision on the pass by KK Balfour. Just a nice touch over to the left side. Shows you how dangerous Notre Dame can be. Headed through the middle. Gibson trying to head it back. Balfour able to take it away, but runs into a body. It was Marcy Colleen there for Boston College. Now Gibson to the near side. Finn Hines looks up, the defender from Germany. Trying to play it through the middle. Slowed down was Gibson, and he'll draw the foul. Got to think if Gibson continues to run through that one, he has an option on the right side in Michael Asari. And sneaking through the middle for Boston College was Nikolai Royale. Royale, who had an outstanding game against AIC just 2 matches ago for Boston College. Had 2 goals and an assist. Nonetheless, we get a free kick here for Boston College. Taken by the Eagles, sent into the box. It was Burkhart who took it. It's flicked on, but just over the crossbar on the left side. So another quality look for the Eagles, but nothing too dangerous as Kelly just watches it go by. Kelly has started every game this season for Notre Dame. 16th game played this year, a 7-4-4 record. 18 goals allowed for a 1.2 goals against average and 746 save percentage. Has 4 shutouts this season. Headed back over Bob Thompson and the assistant coaches here on the near side. Sebastian Green trying to get the throw in quickly. Headed back on the near side. A good battle. It deflects off the Fighting Irish, and BC will have the throw in. So a good battle earns the Eagles possession as Finn Hines gets ready to throw it in. Was looking for Gibson. Balfour. Great moves again to keep the possession in favor of Notre Dame. Asari, right place, right time, able to take that one away. Now down the wing, draws the triple team. Asari trying to use the line in his favor, but Balfour again. Great footwork to start this one. Keeps that one in play. Borso took the bridge under. Now Spicer gets by. Drops it off to the right side. Runner is Lewis. Lewis top of the box. Connects back to the near side for Schrader, the sophomore from Illinois. 12th game played this season for Schrader. Still no points on the year. Taken away and kept in on the line. Fighting Irish thought it went over the line, and now we will get the flag up. Favors Boston College as they will get the throw in. Good crowd filing in. Beautiful night here in Newton, Massachusetts. Can definitely feel like it's fall now. Hines with eyes up. Will rotate it back to the left side for Ask Eklund. Eklund also coming off of a goal against AIC. Eagles reset it back. Gundelach. As Notre Dame presses forward, trying to put some pressure on the Eagles. Asari. Too heavy of a touch, and now right back to the Fighting Irish as Green will take it away. Eagles continue to press forward. Green retrieves the pass on the near side, trying to feed it down the wing, but taken away by the Eagles. Now Ask Eklund to the left side. Abdul Malak to Asari. Leaves it back. Eklund trying to feed Gibson on the run. Tried to chip it, but just a miscommunication as Gibson cut back in towards the 6. And Eklund was trying to feed him back on the right side. Quick start here. Both teams exchanging opportunities. Still no dangerous attacking chances just yet. Chad Riley, head coach for Notre Dame in his 13th season, closing in on 130 career wins, up to 129 in his career. And foul here on Gibson. So Connor Gibson called for the foul. Free kick coming up on the near side for Notre Dame. Riley, who spent 5 years up in Hanover coaching Dartmouth, a 51-26-14 record in 5 years with the Big Green. Another opportunity, and Balfour commits the foul on Finn Hines. Size advantage favored Hines there. Balfour, again, who's been so shifty to start this one, trying to get under and away. Now it's the Eagles stuck in their own defensive third. You can see how Notre Dame is spaced out here to start. It's giving Boston College some trouble. 3 up top. Got your 3 in the middle and the 4 back. Protecting here in the middle is Wyatt Borso, a senior from Aurora, Illinois. Missed all of last season due to injury. Played in 6 games as a sophomore. Scored a goal, 2 assists for 4 points. Eagles have it on the far side. It's Royale. Transferred over from UCLA. Back to the near side. Finn Hines was making a run. The pass is behind him, and he's able to track it down here on the near side. Turning with it now is Colleen, the redshirt junior. Looking again for Eklund on that left side, but he draws the double team. Eklund with 3 goals, 3 assists for 9 points on the season. 30 shots this year, 9 on goal. Another run for Royale. Nice touch to settle in front, but coming over to help to take that one away was Schrader, a sophomore. He's been active so far here in the first half. It's going to go over the line, a throw-in for Notre Dame. Eagles, coached by Bob Thompson in his 6th season. 27 wins in his first 6 years at the helm for BC. It's going to be a foul, or excuse me, an injury on that far side. Great sportsmanship there. Jack Burkhart able to help out. Looks like it was Ren Sylvester, a freshman from Michigan, who was a little slow to get up. But he's trying to walk it off as he makes his way to midfield. Eagles will get a drop kick here. Bob Thompson was a player here at Boston College. Ranks amongst the BC greats. Was an honorable mention in his senior year and twice named Big East Tournament MVP back in the 2000 season and the 2002 season. Finished his career here at Boston College in the top 10 in school history in a number of categories. 2-time Big East champion, 3 NCAA tournament appearances. Trying to get the Eagles back into postseason play. It's a program that has had some success, pair of Elite 8 appearances for Boston College. They won the ACC regular season championship and conference championship back in 2007. Just a misfire on the pass is Hines. Not tall enough to get up for that one. Eagles last made the tournament in 2019. Back on the near side, that ball stays in play as Green trying to work it past Hines, and now that takes a tumble over the line as Hines will get the throw in. We're talking about the ACC. Just a tough conference this year. Stanford at number 1, Virginia at number 11, NC State. How about the year there for the Wolfpack? Number 3 in the country. Duke at 19 and North Carolina at 22. Another chance through the middle is canceled out. 3 corners for the Eagles happened pretty quickly in the first 4 minutes of this one. Haven't seen a set piece since. 26 minutes remaining here in the first half. Trying to find an opportunity in the box. And hit up on Royale. Got him on the arm. And a handball in the box. So possession turned back over. Fighting Irish were selected 10th in the ACC preseason poll. Finished last year 7-5-5, 3-3-2 in ACC play. Eagles 15th out of the 15 teams in the conference. Boston College coming off of a 6-5-6 season, just 1 win a season ago in ACC play. Trying to feed it again, looking for a runner in Colleen. Instead, it goes to Eklund down the left side. Eklund got the deflected ball, trying to keep it in play. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Well, since the start of this one, we have gone back and forth. Not a lot of stoppages here. We'll see if, as we approach the 20-minute mark, maybe the 15-minute mark, how coaches will decide to sub on. Shorter roster for Notre Dame. Back to the near side for Gibson. He'll switch it back through the middle. Burkhart now looks up. A couple of defenders in front. You got to credit Notre Dame. They have not changed their shape here. Staying at bay. Kind of now a 2-4-4 as KK Balfour drops down. So again, the Eagles trying to break down this defense from the Fighting Irish. They'll reset back to Gundalach. He'll switch it back for Burkhart. Looks for a runner and ask Eklund. Eklund will try to cut it inside as Colleen. And now Boston College pushing back this Fighting Irish defense. Again for Gibson. On the near side for Hines. Hines fought off. Great strength by the senior Sebastian Green. Able to just win that one back easily. Now it's Boston College sending the pressure. Asari moving forward with Royale. Working it through the middle is Schrader. Nice turn and a feed here for Shull. Looks to the near side as Green is going to feed Balfour. Green was making a run, but Balfour just didn't see him. Now rotating it back. Another chance to reset with Blake Kelly. Talked about the 4 shutouts this season for Kelly. Had 7 saves in the shutout win against Oregon State. 1-0 victory for Notre Dame. Out of play and a throw in at midfield. Another chance for the Fighting Irish. They'll try to get it back to the near side as Green was making a run. Has support with Balfour. Trying to attack this BC defense. Gibson steps up. Give and go with Balfour. Now Green. Cross into the box. Low cross towards the top of the 18. It's canceled out as Eklund was there. Eagles send it all the way down. Fighting Irish. Quick reset. Right back into the box. Borak comes out. Green was threatening, but Andre Borak, a freshman, a great decision, comes all the way out towards about the 16-yard line and makes that save. Borak, who had 7 saves against Duke, 9 saves against Stanford, did not play the game against AIC. That went to Patrick Donovan, who played all 90, only had to make 1 save in the shutout win against AIC. 5-0 the result for Boston College. It's the Eagles' lone win in their last 5 games. First win since the comeback victory against Boston University, where C.J. Williams was called upon to find the game winner. No C.J. Williams here tonight for Boston College. The Eagles are shorthanded after CJ received a red card in their last match against SMU. So Williams not available here today. This is back down and past the end line. Goal kick coming up for Notre Dame. Eagles stunned in that second half. SMU scored 3 goals to come back and take a 3-1 lead before Johannes Henken Chostheim found his 2nd goal of the match. The Eagles could not find an equalizer late. C.J. Williams' red card came at the start of the second half. This is a battle as Eklund just kicks it to the open space. Sebastian Green is there. Back up the right side. Try to rotate it. Notre Dame trying to build from the backs now. Eagles continue to send pressure forward. Royale on that left side. Now finding an opening, the Fighting Irish. It was Spicer asking for the pass. He'll get the throw in. Quickly sends it in for Schrader. Good battle now as a spin away, trying to cut it back to the right side. Wyatt Lewis, a couple of assists this season, was trying to find another, but Borak able to clear this one. Green for Balfour. Balfour, nice movement again. Almost an ankle breaker there on Connor Gibson. Another chance on the left foot. Again canceled out. So both teams have just been able to cut off the passing lanes. Foul on the far side is going to lead to a free kick. No booking coming. But with the pressure, feels like both teams just trying to limit the time to get the pass off. And it's forced some errant passes. It's forced turnovers. Nothing too dangerous yet. Eagles had an opportunity. Blake Kelly with a save early on in this first half. It remains scoreless. Now Boston College trying to tilt the pitch in their favor. Michael Asari going to try to cut it in. Cross into the box. It's cleared away. Royale was setting up. But a great defensive play is going to lead to another corner kick. Eagles will pick up their fourth corner of the match here in the 27th minute. Eagles with 2 shots, none on goal. Fighting Irish with 1 shot. Similarly, no shots on goal. Crosses in towards the back post. Splits through 2 Fighting Irish defenders, and Royale able to keep it in play. Trying to avoid Notre Dame's pressure. And now a counter chance brewing here for the Fighting Irish. Balfour trying to feed it to the right side. Eyes up. Royale able to come back defensively. Balfour with possession. Feeds it inside. Looking for Spicer. Spicer back to Balfour. Good feed. Crossed in front and cleared out. Great moves there by Finn Hines to not put it into his own net. That one came in hot, and Hines able to high step his way out of there. Again, the Eagles looking for a chance on the long ball. Goes into the box, and Blake Kelly will take it away. Some time and space to move for Ian Shaw, a sophomore from North St. Paul, Minnesota. 3 assists on the year for the sophomore. Picked up 1 against Michigan in the season opener. 17 minutes remaining here in this first half. Schrader going to reset to the defense. Bob Thompson is up from the bench, calling out directions to his defense. A good read and a takeaway by Weiserman, a freshman defender from Winchester, Massachusetts, trying to spring forward his team here on the offensive end. Ziad Abdul-Malak to the left wing, trying to push forward. And again, Notre Dame does not bite. They don't push forward. They continue to stay in shape as Hines will have it. Rotated back to the far side. It's Ren Sylvester and Wyatt Borso up top, trying to put some pressure on this BC defense. Back out to the left side. Taken out by Abdul-Malak, and that's turned over. Schrader was there to take that pass away. Counter chance. Got to go to the left side. You can't go to the right. Foul from behind as Marcy Colleen makes too much contact. KK Balfour was trying to ride the line. On that right side as well was Wyatt Borso. Balfour kind of went over, so that pass was canceled. Borso was waiting to receive a pass, but it never came. A foul was drawn. Both teams now with 3 fouls apiece. Free kick opportunity coming up for Notre Dame. Balfour to the right side. And that one, trying to keep it in play, is Lewis. Sends a cross into the box, headed back up into the left. Mitch Ferguson wins the battle. 6-4 advantage there for the senior from Glen Carbon, Illinois. So a goal kick coming up here for the Eagles and Andre Borak. 13th game played this season for the freshman. 4 shutouts for Borak. Colleen trying to win it back for the Eagles. Did tug a jersey there. Ren Sylvester arms up. Was frustrated he didn't get a call. Closing in on 14 minutes remaining here in the first half. Does not feel like we've had a lot of stoppages here. 4 corners already for Boston College. None yet for Notre Dame. Header goes to the foot of Borso. Balfour trying to feed Borso into the box. Borak came out. Borak! A nice sliding stop by the freshman. Andre Borak has been aggressive all season long. Closes the angle there on Wyatt Borso. And is going to concede the first corner for Notre Dame. Wyatt Borso, who has 5 goals this season. Always a dangerous shooter. From the near side. Cross is sent in. Back post is cleared away by the Eagles. Spicer trying to fire a chance. Sends it into the box. Now another chance on the near side. Just misses wide. Goal kick coming up. And we are going to see 4 subs for Notre Dame check in. 3 subs for Boston College. Aiden Farwell, Johannes Henkin Chostime, and Russell Brown for Boston College. KK Balfour, Wyatt Borso, and Ren Sylvester will check out. There's another player that came off the pitch here on the near side for Notre Dame. And we'll get you that sub in just a moment. 12:20 remaining. Now some fresh legs out there for both teams. We'll see if the pace continues at the way it has so far in this one. This one's going to bounce right in front of Brown. Trying to find an opportunity. Brown to the left side, runs into a body, just couldn't keep possession. But Farwell trying to extend the opportunity here for the Eagles. BC will reset. Already a good-looking chance for Russell Brown, who just checked in. Junior transferred over from Christian Brothers University. Won a number of Player of the Week awards for the Gulf South Conference. Christian Brothers University playing in D2. Gundelach, a sliding pass, but now turned over. Eagles a little careless here. Farwell, look at that speed, comes back to retrieve for Boston College. Marcy Colleen. Eagles push forward now through midfield. Abdul Malak rotates it back here to the near side. Connects with Wasserman. Kept in on the near side by Hines. Hines got tackled there as coming over the boot was Jack Flanagan. That's sent out for a long throw-in for Boston College. Hines is still down here on the near side. Well, the freshman from Germany went down immediately when Jack Flanagan came sliding in. Got a piece of that right foot. Hines upset. Our official is going to come back here on the near side and looks like he will take a look. Jack Burkhart on the near side. Talking with the associate head coach, Francesco D'Agostino. Eagles will take this opportunity to get a water break. 5 Eagles have made their way here to the near side. An official comes back from the monitor. Says we are good to play and laughs at Finn Hines' joke before running away from Finn. So we'll get a throw in for Boston College inside the attacking zone here. 0-0 in the first half. Deep throw in. Headed back into play. Now off the body, Fighting Irish. Did not get it in time. And we will get a corner kick for the Eagles. Substitute waiting on the near side. Brady Hilden, a sophomore from Reno, looking to check in. And they will allow the sub. Nolan Spicer was peeking behind him. Didn't know if they were going to say play on. Spicer checks out. He was active here in this first half, the junior from Ohio. Couple of 2-assist games this season. Eagles another corner from the far side. This one moving in, but low service. Another chance to reset here for Wasserman. Tries to feed it back over to the corner. Taken out by the Fighting Irish. They'll try to counter as this one's popped up. Back through the middle and racing forward is Luke Burton. Brown, with a nice touch to settle. Hines has the speed advantage here on the near side as Nate Zimmerman tries to slow him down. Hankin chose time. Trying to play the bounce. Down to the pitch and a foul called. Hankin chose time. A little too aggressive there with the arms. Senior from Norway. Coming over from Mercy University. Was a USC third-team All-American last season. First-team All-Region selection. 22 goals, 6 assists for 50 points as a sophomore at Mercy. 8 goals for Boston College this season, including the brace against SMU last time out. Notre Dame had a tough result against Northern Illinois. Chad Riley said, disappointed in the result last time out. It was a great night. Gave a lot of credit to Northern Illinois and what they were able to do, especially being shorthanded, played with just 10 men. "12 minutes into the second half, that's when NIU's goalkeeper was sent off with a straight red. Trying to feed it through the middle. Canceled out. BC snuffed it. And now a chance for Farwell. Trying to move forward on that left wing. Pass is just too far in front, just miscommunication. So the Eagles turn it over. Farwell did not play as a senior. Seeing extra time here. Has dealt with injuries throughout his entire career. Was ACC All-Freshman Team selection in his first year here at the Heights. 15 games played, 11 games started. Had a goal, 3 assists for 5 points. Missed all of his sophomore year and senior year. Only 9 games as a junior. Did pick up a big penalty kick goal against BU in his junior season. But now this season, feeling like he's back healthy and playing some valuable minutes here for Boston College. Brown trying to head it back towards Hankin Cho's time. Eagles get the deflection at midfield. Pass now through the middle, canceled out. Irish will take it away. Good couple of leg kicks here. Ends up on the near side with Zimmerman. And Zimmerman trying to escape 2 players, but gets a boot. Back up to his feet as he draws the free kick. 13th game played for Nate Zimmerman this season. Junior from New Jersey. Fighting Irish last season, 7-5-5, 3-3-2 in ACC play. They lost to Stanford in the first round of the ACC tournament Lost that one 3-2. Eagles 6-5-6, just 1-4-3 in ACC play. They lost their first round matchup against SMU. 1-0 the final in that one. Free kick coming up for the Eagles here with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Eagles going to take their time here, try to set something up offensively. Wasserman waiting for some support, gets it in Hines. That's deflected out of play. Closing the gap again was Jack Flanagan. Irish now play it back. Eagles right back to the near side. Looking for Hines. Another opportunity brewing late in this first half as 5 minutes remain. Gibson looking for Hines. Again, rotated Farwell. Trying to keep possession with Boston College. Abdul Malak, great job winning that one back. Now the Eagles just looking for an opening against this Fighting Irish defense. Gibson going to try to feed it to Brown on that near side. Gibson took 2 defenders with him. It allows Brown to catch up with it. Low service. Going to go off the body there. And another corner kick for Boston College. Eagles now will have their 6th corner kick of the match. Told you, Eagles are last in the ACC in generating corner kicks at 4.4. Well over their average on the season now here against Notre Dame in just the first half. Cross will come from the near flag. Headed away inside the 6 by Ferguson. Eagles again in the box. Chipped, but off the defender's foot. And another corner, this time from the far flag. Looks like Aiden Farwell will go to play this one. Jack Burkhart will get some calls here from the coaching staff for BC as he makes his way to midfield. Farwell, another service towards the back post. Headed on and off the line. Still loose in front and taken away by Blake Kelly. Eagles had a chance. Blake Kelly and the Fighting Irish defense survived that opportunity. A great cross in from Aiden Farwell off that far corner. Got the header in front. Eagles could not bury it through traffic. And a great move by Blake Kelly to just sprawl out and take that one. Well, Kelly only a sophomore. A lot of contact there as Russell Brown goes right through. He's called for the foul, and we'll give him some time here. Looks like, again, Sebastian Green on the receiving end of that run from Brown. Now playing his 10th game this season, Sebastian Green graduated from Northwood School in New York. Part of this Fighting Irish College Cup team just a few seasons ago. Ferguson trying to send it back to the right side. Close in on 100 seconds remaining here in the first half. Eagles with their first shot on goal. Russell Brown with the header opportunity from the corner from Farwell. First save of the night given to Blake Kelly. Misfire on the pass. So the Eagles will have possession at about midfield with the throw-in. Ferguson trying to apply some pressure here. Played through the middle. Hankin chose time, trying to be the only Eagle in the area. Taken by Colleen. Farwell got too much contact there below. Helps up Schrader. 30 seconds here in the first half. We'll see if Notre Dame, and they actually will, so Blake Kelly will come up to take this free kick. They're going to send numbers forward, try to generate a chance here with 20 seconds remaining. Kelly has a strong boot, can put this one in the box. All the way down to the right side. Doesn't make it to the 18. But Hankin chose time, able to take it away. And Boston College will just clear this one towards midfield. Time will wind down here in the first half. Both teams exchange opportunities. It's Boston College with the best look off the header from Russell Brown. It was saved by Blake Kelly. Both teams with 3 shots. 7 corners for Boston College in the first half. 1 corner for Notre Dame. It's tied 0-0 at the end of the first half as well. Just 1 corner for the Fighting Irish. And still no score between these two programs. Well, Chad Kelly talked about the disappointment last time out against Northern Illinois. Has to love the fight his team has come to Newton with. We're able to withstand some of the opportunities from Boston College. Not a lot of dangerous looks for the Fighting Irish in their attacking third. But they will look to try to find the goal here on the road against the Eagles. Looking for just their 2nd win away from home on the season. Going to change direction here. Fighting Irish trying to take it away. Back to the near side for Nolan Spicer. Quickly, Fighting Irish back down the pitch. Burkhart trying to play that one. He's taken down, and there's some pushing and shoving on that far side. Burkhart took exception to being taken down, and maybe a award-winning performance there on the opposite end. Foul called against Notre Dame. Actually, you're going to say it's a corner kick, so it went off of Notre Dame. So Spicer will have it for the corner. 2nd corner of the match for the Fighting Irish. And make sure runners are going in. That's headed back through the front and taken away by Eklund. Michael Asari working his way through. Has Farwell running through the middle, but Fighting Irish defense did a great job getting back in position. Asari trying to use his burst of speed. Fancy footwork for Asari. Takes the deflection off the Notre Dame defender on that far side, and now Fighting Irish with a chance to build again. Well, Nolan Spicer has had a great year so far, leading the team in points and assists. Wyatt Borso leads the team in goals with 5. He's one of the players to watch here today. Borso on the season, 10 points, has 1 game-winning goal. Trying to feed it and taken away by Burkhart. Pass was just too far in front, and now Zimmerman, who subbed on in that first half, able to take it away. Eklund touches it over to Asari. Asari with some pressure on the right. Leaves it back for Eklund. Has a runner on the right side. Gets it to him. Just enough on it. Zimmerman blew a tire. Cross into the box. Over for Eklund. Tried to tap it to the right side. Think maybe looking for Asari, who pulled off. Trying to allow some space for Eklund to make that run. So a couple of minutes in, and it's the Fighting Irish exchanging opportunities here on the offensive end with the Eagles. Tap back to the near side. Abdul Malak sends that one in the air down the field. Asari trying to settle it off the body and right to Zimmerman. Pressure comes from Boston College. Gibson looking to take it away, but great moves by Sebastian Green. Little stop and go to reset the attacking option. Another opportunity for Farwell. He's been looking to go on the offensive end. Another run made by Farwell, but not seen by Burkhart. Eagles feel like they've been a little too patient here to start the second half. Couple of runners who are unmarked. Abdul Malak here on the near side, just riding the line. No one near him. Farwell through the middle. Plays the bounce in front of Spicer. Farwell looks to the left side. Gets it over to Abdul Malak. Sneaks it over to Burkhart. Cross in. Doesn't get enough to get it to Colleen, who resets back on side. Malak stumbles and is taken down momentarily. Not enough there for our official to call a foul. Now it's Gundalak. Takes it away. Coming back on the defensive end to poke it free was Sylvester. And we will take a look to see if there was too much contact in the box. The Eagles were calling for a review, and our official will heed the advice and come down to the tunnel and take a peek at the monitor. So Ziad Abdul Malak, who worked his way into the penalty box, was slowed down a bit on the tackle. Was able to get back up, try to play it again. But our head official back down at the replay monitor to take a look to see if a penalty kick should be awarded to Boston College. A redshirt senior, Ziad Abdul Malak, came over from Lemoyne after playing in 18 games a season ago, 16 games I should say, had a career high 5 goals, 11 points. All NEC first team selection. Bob Thompson having a conversation now as our official comes back out of the replay room. And it looks like he's saying he didn't see enough inside the monitor to rule a penalty kick. So Bob Thompson just trying to get the explanation here on the near side. And our official turns back and doesn't like what he heard from Bob Thompson. We're going to see who possession goes to. Ask Eklund, trying to get an explanation as well. So it looks like it's going to be a drop ball here for Notre Dame. Eagles do not get the penalty kick upon review. Now it looks like Bob Thompson said what he needed to say. No more protests here from the near side. Back underway, scoreless between Notre Dame and Boston College. Fighting Irish trying to push BC back defensively. Set right back into the box, and now Asari with Eklund. Asari to the near side, looking for Abdul Malak. Runner is Farwell. Trying to out-hustle McDowd on that left side. McDowd able to get there first. Great hustle from Sean McDowd, the Oregon product. Asari trying to win it back from Zimmerman and does. Gibson got a cleat to his toes. Service into the box. Eklund pulled back. Now taken by Sylvester. Eagles cannot take that one away. Now the deflected pass by Burkhart creates an opportunity here for Boston College. Burkhart trying to win it down the wing against Spicer. Into the box and now taken by McDowd. Asari trying to put some pressure on Schrader here. And Zimmerman will just reset back to the defense. A good action back and forth in the first 7 minutes here of this second half. Passed back as Borak will take this one. So a good look there for Notre Dame. Just cannot complete the last sequence of that pass to connect inside the 18. Andre Borak will send this one back into play. Borak just 17 goals allowed this season. Foul called. Possession back to BC. 1.42 goals against. A .755 save percentage. 4 wins on the year. 4 shutouts for Borak. Eagles will try to break through this Notre Dame defense. Fighting Irish back-to-back losses. Handed a 3-0 result by the number 3 team in the country in NC State. That was following a 1-1 draw against Virginia on the road. Abdul Malak with a lane, fires a shot! Oh, what a save to the left by Blake Kelly! Abdul Malak just released that one from outside the 18, and Blake Kelly off his line, the sophomore. A fantastic save for Notre Dame. Another corner coming up for Boston College. It will be the 8th of the match for the Eagles. Kelly had a great line of sight on that one, able to read it and punch it away. Service into the box. Looking back up top, tip back to Gundelach. Trying to switch it back to the right side. Wasserman. Asari making a run into the box. Pass goes to Asari. Trying to cut it back with the defense closing in. Eagles reset. Another cross in, this time to the near post. Farwell will play it towards the corner flag. Gets it over to Hines. Quick look for Hines. Now retreats it back to Gundelach. Hines able to flick it to the near side for Farwell. Now Boston College a little patient in their approach. Over to Abdul Malak. He looks to go quickly with the throw in. Instead will wait. Eagles again reset back to Burkhart. Connor Gibson through the middle. Farwell trying to sneak it to Eklund. Eklund takes it away, fires a shot, it deflected off of Ferguson. First, it was Eklund getting by McDowd. Mitch Ferguson comes over, the senior defender, read that play nicely and able to deflect it away. Eagles, another chance here. Back up top for Burkhart. Takes the deflected pass. Burkhart fires a shot. That one's away as well. Fighting Irish defense is clinical right now. Another corner given up. 10th corner of the match for Boston College. They have given Notre Dame as many looks as they can have from the corner flag. Throw in coming in as the Eagles cannot get a clean look off the corner service. It's going to be played back all the way to Gundelach. a junior from Germany. He's played a full 90 in 7 games this year. Hadn't played since the matchup against Duke on October 10th. Back on the near side. Nutmeg. Over for Farwell. Finds Eklund. Resets it up top, and that shot is misfired. Deflected, so the 11th corner for Boston College here today. Eagles have just dominated these opportunities. It'll be Burkhart from the far side that will set up the corner. Still 0-0. Eagles had 10 corners against BU. Over for Gundelach. Leaves it for Hines. Will touch it back to Gundelach. Gets by one defender. Into the box. Set up and kicked away. It looked like McDowd got a piece of it, and it will be another corner. So the Eagles with a season high in corners here today. Farwell sets up on the near flag. Couple of runners in, including Asari. Headed back towards the top of the 18. And this one just a slicing kick by Wasserman. Goes over the crossbar. 12 corners in the match here today for Boston College, a new season high. Still 33 minutes remaining. Nine shots for the Eagles, 2 shots on goal. Fighting Irish yet to find a shot on goal in the match. 3 total shots. Another chance on the run. Taken by Eklund. Gonna feed it to the right side. Asari making a run. Hines sees him. Asari, good touch, and just fought off the line. Another great defensive effort by Sean McDowd, the junior. The combination of Mitch Ferguson and Sean McDowd on that back line have not given up an inch to the Eagles. Blake Kelly with a huge save here in the second half on the shot from Ziad Abdul-Malak. 2 saves so far. He'll have the goal kick. One there by Colleen. Tried to send it up to Eklund. And McDowd will reset back to Kelly. Both teams defensively have been outstanding. Abdul-Malak able to jump the lane, but gives it right back. Wyatt Lewis springing forward his team. They move to Sebastian Green on the left side. Now Green going to reset it. Fighting Irish. Going to look to set up a play here. Get the Eagles to bite here. So back to McDowd, a junior from Oregon. Mitch Ferguson with the shot. Ren Sylvester with 2 shots. Just 3 total for Notre Dame. Farwell able to just kick that one free. It's going to be a throw-in for the Irish. And Chad Riley, 7 NCAA tournaments in 10 seasons. Trying to get his team back into the postseason. Borak, a line drive kick. Farwell was looking to get it forward, but overran it momentarily, so just has to reset back to Gundelach. "30 minutes remaining here in the second half. 12 corners for Boston College. 2 shots on goal. Foul at midfield as Eklund draws the foul. coming in was Schrader. Just consistent Boston College in keeping possession here today. Whether it's the corners or the free kicks, it's one of their better games on the season where they're able to just keep the pressure going. Abdul Malak gonna send it back. Burkhart just baiting the Fighting Irish to try to take it away. And the Eagles again rotate it. Colleen under pressure. A couple of subs getting ready to check in here for the Fighting Irish. Back to the far side. Headed into space. Gibson closing the gap, and we'll watch that one go out of play. Throw in coming up. Couple of subs making their way to the table. This one came in quickly, so the subs will have to wait. Farwell avoids Spicer. Spicer, an all-ACC freshman team selection in his freshman year. Sent down the near side. Spicer to the right foot. Nice left-footed pass. Gibson takes it away. All ball, our official says, from the tackle by Connor Gibson. He's played an outstanding game, just his 5th start this season, 11th game played, did not play at all as a junior. Gibson with a shot on goal against NC State here at the Newton Soccer Complex. The Eagles will slow down their approach. KK Balfour, the senior midfielder, awaits on the near side. The run for Asari is canceled out. Also looks like Luke Burton, a freshman forward, will check in. Had a goal against Pittsburgh earlier this year. Notre Dame resets back over to McDowd. Trying to close the gap here, but again, back to Blake Kelly as the Fighting Irish just don't have any space on the near side to push forward. A lot of north-south here for Notre Dame. Scholl to the near side. Little touch pass up for Lewis. And Farwell with the combination of Colleen and Malak able to take it away. We talked about how dangerous the ACC has been this season. Conference has been so good. Number 1 team in the country, number 3 team in the country. Another chance down the pitch. And it goes to Borak. Stanford had to survive San Francisco on Wednesday. A 1-0 result for the number 1 team in the country. Virginia Tech back in the win column with a win against Winthrop. Some moves here to get it back to the D. Advantage played on as Colleen drew the foul. Eagles push forward with Asari. Asari trying to win this race down the right side, and coming out was Kelly. Almost runs into his teammate, but Blake Kelly able to corral that one. One of 2 games going on tonight. Wake Forest at Pitt. Notre Dame here in Newton taking on Boston College. Again, more pressure comes from Boston College as Ask Eklund now moves up with Michael Asari. Farwell on the near side, trying to call out directions here defensively. Spicer resets it. A couple more games throughout the weekend across the ACC as the 22nd ranked North Carolina Tar Heels will go up to Syracuse. Clemson on the road at number 11, Virginia, and a top 20 battle between NC State and Duke. Duke up to 19th in the latest rankings. 25 minutes remain in the second half of this one. Another quick pass towards Zimmerman. That's going to go over the line. Throw in coming up for Notre Dame, and two subs that were waiting, and Balfour and Burton, they will check in. Ren Sylvester off, and Nate Zimmerman, the junior, as well, will join him on the sideline. Well, Clemson also having a great season. And Tigers receiving votes in the latest poll. 4-1-1 start to ACC play. 8-3-2 overall. ACC with 5 teams in the top 25. Eagles reset their attack. Farwell just waits. And again, Notre Dame not pushing forward here at midfield. Not sending too much pressure. They'll send one up in Borso. Pass to Colleen. Asari overran it. Just a misstep by Michael Asari. Turns it over, and Balfour drew the contact, and Fighting Irish wanted a foul. Eklund was spun around on the pass. McDowd trying to get it back on the near side. Eklund trying to help out McDowd. Throw in coming up for Boston College. It looks like Gibson holding on here. He's a little slow to get up. Senior from Newton, Massachusetts, played for the Boston Bolts, was captain of the U19 Boston Bolts team that was ranked as high as number 3 in the country when he was in high school. Only played in 11 games as a sophomore with 8 starts before now his 11th game this year. Farwell, header to the near side. Abdul Malak going to pass it back to Burkhart. Again, Notre Dame going to press forward. Eagles reset to Borak, the freshman goalkeeper. Now Fighting Irish forcing the Eagles to go quickly, and Eklund called for a foul. McDowd gets revenge back. So the junior from Oregon draws the foul. It'll be a free kick, quick start here for Notre Dame. They're going to reset the time to 21:33. The clock had not started, so they're readjusting the clock. It was at 21:48. Looks like they're going to change it to 21:33. Our fourth official here on the near side was trying to communicate with our head official. Finally got the whistle, and now the time is sorted out. Balfour through the left wing. Gibson in front. Chip that one into the box. It's off the body of Gundelach. And it leads to a throw-in for Notre Dame. Fighting Irish have tried to get this ball in the box on these throw-ins on that far side. Burton has a good arm. In, flicked in behind, and Borak able to grab that one. Sends this one into space with Asari making the run. This is kicked down the pitch. It's going to stay in play. High bounce, going to favor Asari on the race down against Sebastian Green. Had some help from Spicer, and Spicer able to play it towards the flag. At the corner, it's Spicer who gets it taken away by Asari. Cross in, cleared out towards Farwell. Well, Andre Borak almost sent Michael Asari into the box on a great service. Now it's Gibson who's going to reset. Back again for Gibson. Going to look for Gundelach here at midfield in Boston College. Going to get everybody set. Farwell again, back to Burkhart. Nothing opening up here. Trying to get the run. Abdul Malak spun around, trying to work it with McDowd inside the attacking third. Abdul Malak feeding it. Colleen fakes the shot. Left-handed opportunity goes over the crossbar. Got deflected off the back of the defender. And another corner coming up for Boston College. Eagles have generated 13 corners in the match. A new season high. Farwell gets ready, crosses it into the box. Headed away by Ferguson. Shot is blocked. Another opportunity. A slicing shot is kicked. Eklund had the chance off the goal line by the defense here for Notre Dame. Eagles reset. Looked like Eklund just could not get his balance enough to get a clean shot off. It's going to be a throw-in for Boston College on the far side. Eklund still shaking his head after that chance. Gibson will get the throw-in. Reset, service again into the box. Abdul Malak off the chest. Stays inside the 18. Asari off his chest now. Asari to the right side. Defense in front. Was able to clear it. Now was Sebastian Green. Now Finn Hines. Another service in. Eklund was going to let that one through. No one was behind him, so Spicer clears it into space. Eagles will have a trio of subs looking to check in at the next opportunity. It's going to be Russell Brown, Johannes Henkin Chostheim, and Dylan Mafung, who will look to make an impact. Eklund at the top, off of his body and taken away. Some space for Balfour. He gets taken down as Gibson, a little too aggressive on the tackle. Foul called by our official. $12 total shots for Boston College, 2 shots on goal. Spicer tries to draw in the defense, finds the pass, cross into the box. Borak has to fist that one away. Hines going to clear the trouble. A freshman extended on that back post to make sure that one didn't find Twine. All 6'5" of Borak cleared out back up top. Ferguson's going to reset. Back inside the box. Cleared out towards that far side and going to take an Eagles bounce. Throw in coming up for Notre Dame. 74th minute here in Newton at the Newton Soccer Complex in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Still scoreless between Notre Dame and Boston College. I'm Luis Sanchez, happy to be with you here on ACC Network Extra. Another classic brewing between the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame and the Eagles of Boston College. Back through for Spicer. Feeds it to his teammate on the near side. It's Scholl. Spicer, triple team in front. Scholl to the left foot. Extra pass to Balfour. Looking for an opening. Balfour to the near side. Connects with Lewis. Lewis inside the box. Fires a shot. Oh, it bounces. Goal! Lasso! Irish are on the board. Wyatt Lewis fired the shot, gives Notre Dame a 1-0 lead. On the first shot on goal, it's Luke Burton who gets the deflection off the shot from Wyatt Lewis. And Burton finds the back of the net for the 4th time this season and gives the Fighting Irish a 1-0 lead. Well, Notre Dame have not been able to generate much offense here tonight, but they're able to find the back of the net on a beautiful play by Wyatt Lewis, breaking down the BC defense. Eagles trying to get the equalizer right back. Throw-in coming up for Notre Dame. Well, the BC defense did a great job all game long preventing chances like that from happening. Then it was Wyatt Lewis with just some great footwork to get through a couple of defenders. And now Notre Dame looking for more. Dylan Mafong, who just subbed in, came in with Johannes Henkin Chostime and Russell Brown. So again, Lewis on the assist. His 3rd assist of the season. And then just good moves by Burton to position himself and get a deflection. There's a foul called at midfield. Burton got the contact from Gundelach, and it's going to be a yellow card given to Moritz Gundelach. They will come and take a look. Burton still down at midfield. Ask Eklund, getting an explanation, and our official will come to the near side to take a look. Going back to that goal by Burton, just able to extend that right foot. And I'm not sure Burton got a foot on that one. I think that's going to go back to Wyatt Lewis. Official comes back out from the replay monitor. The official will have a drop ball at midfield. So free kick actually for Notre Dame. Standing on it is Ian Shull. 1-0 lead for Notre Dame here in Newton. Looking for more. Back is Burton into the attacking third. Another opportunity for the Fighting Irish in the attacking end. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in. Less than 14 minutes to go here in this one. Dylan Mafong. Good in open space. That one deflects off the official. Able to keep control. Setting up Abdul Malak. Now over to Eklund. Hankin chose time in behind and right-footed shot, an easy save for Blake Kelly. Good look for the Eagles on the offensive end. So a battle there in front, taken away as the Eagles find Eklund. Balfour, a little aggressive on the contact, going to get called for a foul. So I believe that goal should be credited to Wyatt Lewis. I think it hit off of a BC defender's foot in the box. Burton was in the vicinity, but I'm not sure Burton got a foot on it. Either way, it's a 1-0 lead here for the Fighting Irish. Chose time. Inside, it's blocked on the slide. Schrader gets there in time and able to cancel out a beautiful move by Hankin. Chose time. Was not able to release the shot in time. Another corner for Boston College. 14th corner of the match for the Eagles. Eklund sends it back post. Headed in the box. And now taken away as the Eagles will try to create another opportunity from the back post. It's off the body of Colleen, and it will be a goal kick. We will take a look. It looks like Brian Toro was trying to appeal to the official before he made the signal to go review it. They will check for a potential handball in the box. I mean, what a sliding tackle to come in on the defensive end by Will Schrader, the sophomore playing his 12th game this season. That'd be a huge play. Johannes Hankin chose time with a team-high 8 goals for Boston College, was looking for a 9th. $11:08 remaining, and a crucial moment here in this one as our official down at the replay monitor looking for a handball on that last opportunity inside the attacking third for Boston College. Our official comes out, looks like no handball. There'll be a goal kick coming up for Blake Kelly. Great minutes tonight by Connor Gibson, who subs off. Well, now you got to think with 11 minutes remaining, Boston College will try to send everyone forward, trying to find an equalizer. Try to generate as many corners and set pieces in the attacking third as they can here in this second half. 14 corner kicks for the Eagles. 13 shots, 3 on goal. Throw-in will come through the middle. Shaw's trying to send this one down, and Marcy Colleen able to jump the lane and take this one away. Bob Thompson showing off his hands on the near side. Nice little one-handed snag. by the BC head coach. Deflects off of Mafung. A throw-in coming up for BC. Going to reset the spot of the throw-in. Brian Toro, a product from Revere, Massachusetts, graduated from Excel Academy Charter High School in East Boston, Massachusetts. Outstanding charter school athlete. Also spent some time playing for the Revs Academy. Eagles send it in, and a nice grab there by Blake Kelly. Well, the sophomore has been ready for the opportunities thrown his way. Kelly, a couple of shutouts this season, 4 in total. Had a shutout against Louisville with 6 saves earlier this season. A little shank on the goal kick. Burkhart has Mafung in space. Eklund trying to cut back. Mafung chipped into the box, headed back, and another shot is denied by Kelly. Rebound still loose. Hankin toast time. A foul is called on the play. Before the shot from Hankin Chostime, Eagles are called for a foul. There's an injured player in the box. I think the shot from Hankin Chostime got him up top. 8:41, and we've got a stoppage. So it looked like some friendly fire in the box. And then on the follow-up shot, Blake Kelly able to make the stop. Eagles with another threatening opportunity that they cannot find the back of the net with. It was a great flick back, and it looks like it was Sebastian Green, the one that was a little slow to get up. Goal kick to the midfield. Borak trying to send forward his offense. Eklund will slow down with the jersey grab. He draws the foul. Colleen going to quickly restart the free kick. Back inside for Eklund, who flicks it back to no one. No Eagle making a run there. Another chance on the near side. Broken up by the Eagles. Throw in comes quickly down the line. Wyatt Lewis generated that chance last time. Now Burton navigates in. Burton right-footed shot's going to sail wide. Well, Burton was looking for the chance there. Eagles running out of time here with 7:20 remaining in the second half. Hankin Chostime to Eklund. Now to the far side. Comes back in for Russell Brown. Brown, the right-footed shot is blocked on the sliding tackle. Another corner coming up. 15 corners on the match. It's going to be from the far flag here in Newton. Sub waiting to check in here on the near side. Martin Fontoon. He will not get the chance yet. Corner for the Eagles. Crossed in, cleared out. Wasserman now settles. Eagles will restart their attack. Burton able to head it free to Spicer. Spicer 1-on-3, waiting for reinforcements. Draws in Toro. Spicer feeds it to the right side. Cleared back out to the left here for Scholl. And now Wyatt Lewis will reset the attack. Scholl trying to chip it back to Lewis on the near side. Catches up with it. Inside the penalty box and a reset back to Scholl. Flag was up. Stoppage here for the substitute as Martin Fontoon will check in. '84th minute here in Newton. Eagles trying to find a late equalizer against the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Back again here for Eric Almendares. Now KK Balfour trying to play a little give and go. It's taken away and no foul called. Great ball, tackle. Spicer now trying to win it back as he continues to put pressure on the Eagle. That's Toro. And again, Boston College going to move forward here with 5 minutes remaining. Brown was trying to make a run in. Was not seen by Burkhart. Dylan Mafong, nice moves down the line. Trying to cut it back inside, and another corner. 16 corners now on the match for Boston College. Their previous season high was 10 against Boston University. Feed will come from the near side. Ask Eklund to send the corner in. Eklund just going to touch it over to Mafong. Mafong inside. Cross in. Hines couldn't fire the shot off. How many times has the Eagles been inside the 6 and not released a shot? Eagles have just let opportunities slip by here. Back on the near side for Mafong. Cuts it back inside. Trying to cross it in towards Eklund. Canceled out again by the Fighting Irish defense. Dodo calls for it, gets it. Has Burton in front. Back to the near side for Mafong. Trying to work past Spicer. Draws in the double team. Oh, Mafong back into the box. Trying to nutmeg a defender there, but didn't have supporting players. Looked like Finn Hines was just waiting for the pass, and it never got to him. Borak all the way out. A misfire on the pass by Jack Burkhart. Turns it over. Notre Dame with a throw-in coming up. Almendares trying to take it away, has support with Colleen. Almendares does so cleanly in front of the official. 3 shots on goal for Boston College, 2 for Notre Dame. Eagles have generated a season-high 16 corner opportunities. Now again, Burton going to keep the attack going. Looking for Balfour. Balfour fires a shot off of Wasserman and trying to rotate it back to the left side. Sebastian Green got spun around and couldn't keep up with that one. 2:15 remaining here in the second half. Colleen will get the throw in. Turned over. Spicer leaves it for Balfour. It's right to Borak. That would have been the insurance goal Notre Dame needed. Balfour just couldn't get his footing inside the 6. Eagles will work it through midfield. All the coaches up on the BC sideline. Burkhart feeds it over to Mafung on the near end. Mafung trying to cut a shot in. Cross into the box, cleared away. Eagles Trying to find an equalizer here late. Burkhart. Going to play catch here as they continue to push Notre Dame back into their own defensive third. Another opportunity from Mafung to the left side. Fancy footwork and misfires on the cross. And multiple Eagles frustrated with that cross in. 45 seconds remain. Blake Kelly will take as much time as he can to set up this goal kick. Our official gives him the wave. 30 seconds remaining. Almendaris able to win the header. Eklund keeps possession with the Eagles. Now Balfour taken down and draws the advantage. 15 seconds remaining, and it's a free kick chance for Notre Dame, and they'll take this well under 10 seconds. 1-0 lead off the goal from Wyatt Lewis. And the Fighting Irish come to Boston, pick up some key points in ACC play,